There was a period of time when I actually stopped the marketing because we were oversubscribed. Good problem, right? I would think,
Yeah.
like my name is Albertina. I used to work with Omni as the director and principal of Little Atlas Preschool. I think we got to know Omni 3.5 or close to 4 years ago. I connected with him through a network contact. Somebody recommended him, he was referred. Then, because that time the government was giving grants and we were very excited, it was a newly startup school. We needed exposure, awareness. We need to put ourselves out there, position ourselves so that other parents or competitors in the industry know who we are, and then start seeking us out. So that was the first challenge I faced with Omni, and then we moved on from there until now. Because my business was like, it was taken over, so we needed a lot
Mm.
of rebranding for the public and the parents to unsee what was actually presented to them before and come up with a new branding, a new identity. So we did a lot of social media campaigns. Only did planning in terms of how do we want to position ourselves, what kind of promotion, who are we targeting, what sort of qualities are we trying to show through campaigns. And then there were timelines, there were budget, everything was pretty clear. So we know what we're getting ourselves into, and then what's the game plan for next 6 months and then the next 1 year. As and when the year developed or even the campaign developed, I think Omni's team and even Alex yourself is very fast to react to changes in the market, to advise us, oh look, things are changing, we need to do something about it. Or like certain industry practice or trends, like, oh, okay, now it's time for you to start your year-end promotion because you are going to target at children who are coming in the following year. So then we followed those kind of advices, and it did us good. They're able to tweak their algorithm on the social media marketing to get us the kind of parents that we are looking for. We also did an overhaul of our entire website. We like what we see. We know that certain things that has to be worked out. So there was this team meeting that went on. Everybody is clear about what we are supposed to do, who's supposed to provide the information, and then we work with that. Yeah, so only one thing I appreciate is you're not very fussy and picky about the revisions. I've met and worked with some other companies that for every revision they try to milk you and charge you for it. It's really not reasonable. Definitely, I'm not saying like everybody should do that, but then on a reasonable basis, when we see that there are changes that needs to be done, I like to put forward to do it, to cover it. Yeah, so that's appreciated.
So overall, like, how was the experience like working with us?
It was pleasant, it was comfortable, it was professional, it was straightforward. There were no hidden charges. You pay for what you get, and then if things are not going the way that you want it to be, there's always room for negotiation and discussion. So it's very open to communication. So we like that. Yeah. The experience is really overall, like I'll rate it like 9/10. As time goes by and our school expand in business due to the good work of our marketing team, we had to adjust our budget realistically to meet greater heights, to fund for higher potentials. So that was actually in tandem with the ability of the Omni team to help us achieve our goals each and every step of development of our business. Yeah, from a baby to a mature child. There was a period of time when I actually stopped the marketing collaboration because we were oversubscribed. Good problem, right? I would think, at that time, I think Alex, you were talking to me like, hey, how come we're not continuing? Then I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I'm running out of childcare places to sell. Even if parents inquire, I have nothing to give them. So I believe that at that point of time, I couldn't do more marketing because of my own business limitations. But I think that's integrity, that's connection, that's relationship built. That's something that, there's no hard feelings in engaging or disengaging your business. You're always there for my business all the way. So it's that moment that I feel, it really stands out. Humble beginnings of my school, we started out with 12 to 14 children. I actually hit 100 children in my first year. All in all, it took us about about 5 to 6 years to achieve 164 enrollment by the end of last year. And this is not including those who have left and replaced. So it has always been standing at a very healthy enrollment rate. At certain points of time, I'm always oversubscribed. I have to get parents on wait lists. Then moving forward, we have always sustained very good amount of leads on a weekly basis. So I would say that last year this time, we had about 164 active enrollments. We had pretty good revenue. We had very low turnover. Our closing rate was 9 upon 10. We managed to close 32 school walk-in tours that were arranged by our leads from Omni, and that is like 90% of the leads that we get. So they're pretty genuine. Yeah. So these are really the positive results that we've achieved. Apart from the numbers, yeah, these are other areas of the business aspect that I think that we are doing well. So if anybody goes online and research Little Atlas Preschool and read the reviews, and then you will see that our Google rating is 4.6. Despite, I would think that we would have hit 4.9 or 5 if not for the bots.
Would you recommend our services to others? And if so, why?
Of course. Obvious reasons. You guys generate results. Business oriented, professional, reasonably priced. Yes. Gives you a peace of mind. It is always so important to work with trustworthy vendors who understand your business needs, communicate with you, is responsive at all times. They don't ghost you. They don't decide that other interests are higher than yours. So this is why I would recommend. And in fact, to be honest, I've actually sold off my school last year with very good returns, and I am still recommending Omni service to the new operator. And they are very open to accepting the partnership. I really would want to thank Alex and his team. Throughout the years, we have had many interactions. Mostly, I would say 99% are pleasant. So I think we have a chemistry at work. If possible in future to engage your service again, it will be a pleasure to work with you.